All right, I will call this joint Board of Selectmen, Library Board of Trustees meeting to order. It is 6:30 p.m. All three selectmen are present and currently three of the Board of Trustees are present. We have citizen comments on the agenda, but I don't think there's any citizen comments. So we will move right to the business.
Okay. Thank you. We're about to start interviewing candidates for the new position, or the position. We have 7, and I got another one, 8 people to look at. Couple of questions that come up. Number one, how about salary?
What about what?
Salary. Question for us, what are you offering for salary? And by your comment, don't put anything down. Let it go.
Well, I just think salary should be based on experience, and you could give a range. I just don't think you should pigeonhole yourself and
Oh, no,
say just
Uh,
one specific
We
salary.
were looking at the beginning salary and waiting a period of time
Mhm.
for adjustment and then raising it within 6 months to another degree and then finally to a third. Based on what,
Based on performance, it's
Right.
fine.
well, it's
Yeah.
based on what's going on now,
But I think
salary wise.
when it comes to the contract, and Michelle can help you out more with this, the contract, it should be clearly defined.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly what the pay will be and what's
Yes.
expected of the person
Yes.
to
We've
meet
done
those
research in
raises.
the libraries in the area
Mhm.
and what they're offering as a beginning, as a middle and final.
Right.
We've been dealing with Allison 25 years, for 20 years, 25 years. So it's been normal increments.
Right.
And based on your negotiations with the town employees,
Mhm.
that has raised it up, so. Okay, so
What are you finding the average starting salary
Right.
is?
over 70,
Yeah,
Yeah.
over 7.
And your budget is for what right now?
81.
81.
Yeah, so you've got
We
from
thought
70
we'd
to
start with
81.
72.5, which was kind of at the bottom of that. And then raise it 5 to the next step after 6 months.
I mean, sometimes it's helpful to ask what a person is looking for.
yeah.
Yeah, if we don't ask that,
Right.
they will, I would, if I was seeking a job, that's one thing I'd like to know.
But if,
How much are you willing to pay me?
but you've got the salary range and
We do
anybody,
have, yes,
anybody that is applying for the job, if they should be looking to see what you budgeted to begin with.
Mhm.
yeah,
Right.
well,
They should have that.
It's public
understanding.
information, so. they
Especially
can
if they're
look it
in a
up.
municipality.
see
all
that.
and that number is high because she's been here 25 years.
Exactly. She didn't start at
No,
that.
she didn't start that at all. So we checked different libraries, what they're offering,
Okay,
and that sounds like a reasonable amount.
okay.
So if starting salary 772.
Mhm.
And could I just clarify too? So I believe that the last few years, my understanding is that the last few years, whatever has been negotiated in terms of your other unions' salaries, that's the percentage that has been, right, correct? Am I
Right.
We
correct in that?
piggyback on.
Right, it
Yes,
is. It is for the most part.
Yeah.
Obviously, the library board, given the authority they have based on the ordinance, put up for something different or
I
opt to just fall in line
It's
with that.
working well with the amount that is negotiated with the.
Mhm.
With the contracts,
Right.
Thank you.
right?
So rather than reinvent the wheel, we've been giving our employees whatever was settled in negotiations.
Right.
So that's one question.
Okay,
I think there was a time also just historically where they were paid less, considerably
Oh,
less.
yes,
The library staff was. And so I think that's why we worked to get them up a little bit, but then to stay current with the town.
right.
When
Right, with
the, when
minimum
the
wage increase,
minimum
I think
wage,
that's
yes.
That was the other
the
factor,
minimum wage,
yes.
we knew it was coming and we gave a couple
Right,
dollars
bucks,
and
yeah.
3 years in a row, so not to get
Yeah, you caught up.
to that to catch up.
Right.
right.
So we were aware of that.
Okay.
The second thing that is on our mind is how are we going to handle from now on any of the repairs that are needed at the library. The building, not the library, the building. As you know, Allison, knew every screw and bolt in that building and every light bulb and where it belonged.
We had a unique situation with
We did.
Allison.
Mhm.
By
And
far.
now,
Right,
it'd be a burden to anybody coming in and saying, here's the building too. So
Well, we want them to be successful. We want to set them up for success.
right.
With the whatever situation we decide on.
we talked to, I think, somebody, was it
Eileen,
Eileen? No, hi. I'm scared. She just expects that. Go on. You have a sheet that if something's wrong in your office, you write a comment and you hand it into first selectman.
No, we hand it to the maintainer. It goes to Marie.
Yeah.
Marie passes it on to Brian. She usually lets me know about it, but,
That's kind of something that we'd like to look at, to start with.
but the maintainer that's here can't be the maintainer.
No, I
that's the
understand
library.
that.
I mean, if it
But
means,
it may at some point require maintenance from
Mhm.
somebody other than the library director. This,
Yeah,
What is
I
it
think,
saying? Oh,
I think the biggest thing, if I remember correctly, with Allison, she was just on top of it.
right,
Like you said, she knew every nuts and bolts. She knew the last time a heat pump was replaced. You know, that type of stuff.
but that's the
That's-
25 years that.
But that's
she had.
25,
that's gonna take a
correct.
while,
and that's our.
that's our
Right.
concern.
So, I mean, whoever your librarian is and your maintainers that are there to, you know,
Working together with,
work together and get that information over to here.
right.
Well, the
but you don't have
we have
maintainers,
two custodians.
Mhm.
which are different than maintainers or
Well,
maintenance
that's
techs,
right.
yeah.
Well,
That
No,
is different.
custodians are,
Brian is technically a custodian, but he manages apartment complexes and. because
Is
he
that our-
owns it. Yeah,
our
Brian
building?
Bohenko here.
I didn't know his last.
Oh, okay, and.
that's
um,
here.
That's here, and he has a basic working knowledge of mechanics and things, but he's not a Pete. Pete was,
That was unique. as
that was
well.
unique as well.
So
So-
what are you suggesting that we can share?
No.
Okay.
Not necessarily,
Don't show this.
not for what he's getting paid.
But when you
But-
have a situation that comes up,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your contractor for the heat and, you know, that come in and,
That's all well and good.
you know, I've got a problem. And,
We have all those listed.
but like replacing the door over there,
Mhm.
perfect example.
that
I've
can-
got a problem with the door. We need it, so instead of where Allison would go out to bid
Yeah,
and find out. Obviously,
that's not happening.
that's not gonna happen with your new person,
And
I
it
would
also
think.
would
Well,
meet with those
see-
people when they came in and
Right.
all, and
I don't understand why we just can't work together when,
It
you
shouldn't
know,
be a
it's a
problem.
unique
We
situation
would
where.
like to.
Where Allison
Exactly
was,
why we-
Allison was very independent. Since I took office, I had very little to do with the library, but I don't think that's a good thing. I think it's very important for that library director to report to this office, report to
It's
the
still a town
selectmen's
building.
office.
There's accountability.
No, it's a
Yes.
town building.
Hey, we need this. Okay,
Well-
let's work together. We'll put
and-
together a bid.
And that brings up a point. It's a town building,
Right.
not a responsibility of the library board of trustees.
Mhm.
The contract says that or she is to report to us that there's a deficiency in the building. And then we report to you
Right.
that there's a deficiency in the building. Now, whether that's the boiler going wrong or the air conditioning or whatever, we know that those systems that are in the ceiling, at one point, we were going to change those on a rotating basis. Well, money becomes an issue and they're not getting any younger.
Well, maybe it becomes more of where it's pulled away from the Board of Trustees for the building. Library administration, that's different, but for the building, maybe it's more of a reporting to the Board of Selectmen.
I want.
And then we work on it together.
With that.
It's new territory
But-
for all of us.
But the director has to be the one that's initiating because
Absolutely.
he or she is there.
Well, in the job description, That's what we've written in, that they report to us,
Mhm.
that there is something wrong with the building, and that immediately goes to you,
Right.
or whoever is filling it.
Yeah, and if they can't reach your contact, depending, you know,
But see, Elsie
we're
pick
open
up the
5 days a
phone.
week here, so.
Pick up the phone and the repairman was there.
Right.
We have that list,
Mhm.
but I don't wanna start anybody off with that kind of a burden.
Mhm.
I think that's something that comes naturally. They'll take it over as time goes
Your,
on.
your candidate, you're gonna be able to feel out your candidate
Right.
as well, who you hire, what they're capable of.
Well, yeah.
And their
Do-
previous experience.
Sure.
Mhm.
And they very well may
We're-
say,
We're pretty unique, that we
Very
have a
much.
building attached to the library,
Yeah, the community center.
which is a whole different ballgame.
Right.
but your custodians are going to find out whatever is not working or whatever. Report it to the library director. If it's at night and the library director ain't there, then they should pick up the phone and
Call.
contact
Sure.
you guys.
Mhm.
And then the next morning,
Yeah. That's what I'm.
Or if it's something that.
unless it's heat that has got to get somebody in.
This has been a nebulous area because Allison did everything.
Mhm.
And now we have to really come down to a discussion of how we're going to handle it. If that becomes a problem, and it's gonna become a problem. The building is 30 years old.
Right.
Well,
the same
It's
way-
in good shape.
The same way this building or Public Works is handled, if it comes to
Mhm.
the board, it goes to the
So we wanted
selectmen's
to have
office.
an intentional conversation
Yes.
about it
Yeah.
rather than just
Like,
assuming.
assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's the kind of things you stay up at night worrying about.
and you should.
And we should. I mean,
Well,
that's our
you
job.
shouldn't.
No,
No.
but it's our job to have the pulse of the building.
Mhm.
And whoever we hire needs to let us know immediately. We can't allow them to just flounder because of the past.
And I'll just use the heating aspect of it. I mean, if the burning system is down or you're offline. I mean, you've got New England, I think it's New England Mechanical that does it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
You know. Call Bob, I gotta call New England Mechanical,
That's a
they
good
gotta come in.
First and then call you, or let him.
It's entirely up to the library.
Yeah,
board
and
of
she may just
trustees.
call New England Mechanical directly
Right.
after talking with you.
If you've got if they've got an immediate issue that needs immediate attention, I think they
You
should
know.
feel, if they know the money that's in the budget.
There we go,
Then-
that's another. Money in the budget, that's a yearly thing.
Right,
Right,
So,
but Bill Staglitz will walk this person through. Helping
Yeah.
them with
Okay.
deciding on the budget. Bill is excellent
we
with that.
wanna make this person as comfortable as possible.
And
To
successful.
take
and
a
it's
job
successful,
and
that's the
successful.
important word,
Yeah.
right?
Some of these candidates are excellent on paper,
Mhm.
if they're as good as they look. Then I
Mhm.
think we're gonna be in good shape.
Right,
oh,
If they're
good.
not, then we're not gonna be in good shape.
I think we're gonna be in good
So-
shape.
And we've done our homework, we're prepared with questions. We also have contacted the library director and partner,
Mhm.
She's
Priscilla,
been really
Yeah.
helpful.
and she'll be sitting with us to
Excellent.
interview.
You know,
Oh, good.
I said they called me to sit in on her interview 25 years ago.
Oh, that's awesome.
once you select your candidate,
like that
that all
too.
comes to play. Then immediately, have a meeting over here. Between Amy and you guys and set up the parameters of what is it, how to go about and interact.
Yeah.
It should work out very
That's
well.
what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I'm looking for you to say the door is open.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of know that, but it's a good thing for the board to know that we have a backup for it.
I'm excited to have a little bit more of a role. Because I've been, not that I'm gonna make decisions, but it'll be nice to be included.
Mhm.
Because I feel like the library's been an island these last 5+ years. It's its own island. Allison's taking care of everything, and it would be nice to know what's going on a little bit more. So,
Well, I'll be glad to keep you informed.
I would be happy to be kept in.
You on
So.
the other hand, I'm not sure.
The what?
I said, you on the other hand, I'm not.
Well, that's okay. But we kept each other informed
we-
before.
yeah. So, well, it's just two of my questions.
Yes, that was
Okay?
really the biggest part
The
of it.
biggest part of it.
Mhm.
We don't want to overstep. We know we're elected,
Mhm.
and there's a responsibility with that election, and that we don't want to follow that up.
Right.
So, as you are elected,
Mhm.
you don't want to follow that.
And we'll
up.
be a team.
Any questions?
No, it worked. I thought that's exactly what we had to talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Are you satisfied?
I think it's
Are you
wonderful that
happy?
you set up a meeting or requested a meeting with us too, so that we can all work together.
Well, I just want you to know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, no, I think that's
we're-
wonderful. I mean,
We're at that. point now
Communication
where
is key.
Communications is key. And, given my age and status and my, who knows, you know, things can just go
It's-
south and.
it's new territory because we've always had Allison
I-
and Allison has done everything, but now we have to figure out different ways to
Well,
do
I've worked with
things
them
and to work
since the old
together.
Library at Bunny Hill,
Mhm.
so. Well, we couldn't flush the toilet and run the sink at the same time. It was,
And we'd like not to go back there.
Yeah.
it was, the septic system was on somebody else's land,
Oh,
which made it even more interesting. Questions?
No, that's perfect.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
All in
Okay.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
you know the old
everybody.
Staples button?
Thank
That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of new territory, you know, for us. 25 years.
Well, you